What up, y'all? Welcome back, you crazy motherfuckers. It's your boy, Joe Peoples, and the Joe Peoples Podcast. Having a beautiful Thursday, September 19th. Hope y'all had a beautiful week, and I want to fill you in what's new in my life, see what's going on with you guys' life. Hopefully you can comment below. So, let's see. This week, and my mom just had her official birthday, so she's officially of retirement age. Happy birthday, Mom. Again, I love you. And her and my sister just went to New York City to see the Van Gogh exhibit. So I miss you guys. Wish I could have been there. My cousin Justice's birthday was yesterday. I already told you happy birthday, bro. But happy birthday again. Salute. Miss you, bro. Glad we got to connect on the phone. It's been a while. Been super busy. So it's good to talk to you and your mom and your pops and Izzy, and hope everything is good. So what do we got going on? Let's see. This week I was at the Austin Hot Sauce Festival, which was pretty awesome. I've been to a clam chowder festival in the Northeast, but never a hot sauce festival. We don't have anything like that up there. So what is a hot sauce festival, Joey? Well, a hot sauce festival is kind of what you think. You go in, you try a bunch of hot sauces. They sell them there. They're on like tortilla chips, or you just do a little spoonful of it. And it was pretty cool. So some of the highlights was Yellowbird, which is a really cool hot sauce out here in Texas. They're made right around there, outside of Austin, and I think New Brunsfield. They were there, and they had like 5 new salsas, which is awesome. And exclusive, small batch. They were only trying them out there. You only can buy them there. They're not in the stores yet. They're not at HEB. And there's this one that was ghost pepper plum. Woo! Nah, it wasn't too crazy, but I got a bottle of that, so that was good. I really enjoyed it. That was the hottest one they had there. And nothing was too crazy hot, actually. I was surprised. They had peppers and scorpion peppers and ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers. I was not eating peppers there. But the actual salsas, they didn't get too ridiculous. I mean, I think maybe a couple of them did, but I told them I like it, a little more than medium, nothing too crazy, and no one blew my face off, thankfully. So that was in Austin, Texas. And on the way up, I went through Buc-ees, the biggest one in the world in New Brunsfield. What is Buc-ees? If you're not from Texas or you're not in the know, Buc-ees is the world's largest gas station convenience store. How big? 66,000 plus square feet. Over 100 pumps at the station. They have a big, huge case as big as this room of jerky. They got like a fudge station. They make their own real Texas barbecue. Oh, the brisket. I got the brisket breakfast sandwich. So banging. How good? So good. I went back for dinner on my way back. Literally. Yeah, Bucky is this little, what is he? He's a little, I want to say gopher, but that's not it. Chipmunk. And he's a cool little cute thing. I had to go get my Bucky shirt. This isn't it, but I got a cool one. And I got a little bumper sticker. So got my Buc-ees experience on, super happy about that. And then also did brunch in Austin, pretty cool place. It was like a diner type style. Got some runny eggs and hash with sourdough. It was a good day, I'm just winding down, enjoying the end of the summer. I know a lot of you guys are back with kids in school and summer's over, but hey, we still have 3 days left, all right? It's not done yet. We get this full weekend left. I've been really enjoying it and loving it. So over here, Aranza is in New York City working at the moment. She'll be back soon. But this is podcast number 7, and we're about to celebrate our 7th wedding anniversary. So I'm recording live from Aranza's office now, just because I miss her and wanted to do it in here for today, do something a little different. So that's what's going on. Love you, baby. And she'll be home in a couple days, and we'll be celebrating, which I can't wait. So we got some cool stuff planned out, and we're going back to Austin, and that's where we met. So we also are starting our travels worldwide on October 21st, the overnight flight. We fly from Dallas. We will be in Paris just for like a day, and then we're headed to Madrid to start our travels, which we're doing the Camino de Compostela. So I'll tell you a story how this is significant and why we're doing it this way. Me and Aranza met 7 years ago, and it was a camping and hiking trip in upstate Texas. Upstate New York. So I'm getting ahead of my own thought pattern. It was on my mom's birthday weekend, and I wasn't supposed to go because I thought I was going to hang out with my mom. So when I said to my mom, hey, what are we doing for your birthday? She said, hey, remember I told you me and Kim are going to Austin, Texas for some like mini marathon running thing and a food festival. And I said, oh yeah, she did tell me a while ago. I was really busy, so honestly I had forgot. So that was my reminder. And I said, oh wow, so I have my weekend open. What do I want to do? So I had this invite sitting on the table, and I had a mutual friend of me and Aranza's, Kara, shout out Kara, hit me up on Facebook and was like, hey, are you going to this thing that Christian is throwing, which is the hike and camp? And I said, well, I wasn't going to, but actually I think I might. I have to work on that Saturday because at the time I was working Saturdays, but when I get off of work, I think I might drive up and just try to beat it before sundown, hike up quick and go. She's like, wow, I was kind of doing the same thing. I got to work too. What's your work schedule? Our schedule's lined up. And I said, okay, let's do it. So I found a train to pick her up, a station. I said, how about you take the train to Rye? Because she was in New York City. I was in Connecticut. And she said, cool. We had it all planned out. A day or two later, she hits me back up. She's like, hey, I don't want to bother you, but is it cool if I also bring a friend? And I was like, yeah, sure. I got room. I got space. I got a van. But then I had this other weird thought, and I don't know if it's like intuition or what. I didn't know if it was a guy or girl or who she was bringing, but I said, as long as your friend's not too hot, because if she is, I don't want to be distracted when I'm driving to see her in the rear view mirror. I don't even know why I made that silly joke, other than it ended up being Aranza, who is now my wife. Crazy, right? So we met, we do the hike, we go up, and it was under like the worst circumstances. It was rainy, it was crazy, it was a weird night. We get to the top and the rain clears and we get our tents up, and Christian, who's the guy that's organizing it, I'm talking to him and he's over by the fire, and all of a sudden I see he's got really long hair, his hair's up, and on the back of his neck he's got a tattoo. And I said, hey, I had just seen this movie called The Way. Is that the tattoo for the Camino? He said, yeah, it is the Camino. And I said, wow, that's awesome, man. Have you been? He's like, yeah, actually, I'm originally from a town that's right by it on the way. I've done it like 3 times. It's life-changing. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. So if you guys don't know what the Camino el Compostela is, de Santiago, is it's just this basically this hike that one of the apostles did, and it's supposed to be like kind of this spiritual thing, but it's more than that, and people do it for a lot of different reasons. There's this movie on Netflix, it's called The Way. I highly recommend it. Charlie Sheen's brother, Emilio Estevez, is the writer and director of it, I believe, and he's in it as well. And it stars his father, which is Martin Sheen. And basically, the short synopsis of the movie is, I think he's like in his 40s, and he's a guy who's just like traveling and like has an alternate lifestyle, similar to me and Aranza. Not at that point in her life, but now. And he, decides that he's going to do the Camino. And while he's doing it, he's got his pack and all his gear and stuff, and he's in the Pyrenees Mountains, and they get this like severe weather storm comes in, and he dies tragically. So his father is a businessman, typical, U.S. mind state, a lot of working, not a lot of time off, and he's a dentist, I believe. He gets the call, and he's really broken up about it. But him and his son obviously philosophically had a lot of differences, and were not super close. But he goes to pick up his son's ashes, and when he goes to pick up his son's ashes, he's got his stuff in his backpack, and everyone keeps telling him, hey, you doing the Camino, and they're all being nice, and he's like, no, I'm just here on family business. And like, well, you have a pack. So then he said, it hits him, hey, I should do the Camino, and I'm going to take my son's ashes and spread them along the way, because that's what he'd want. So he meets a lot of people along the way, and other than spreading his son's ashes, I think he opens his mind and understands his son more, and the traveler lifestyle, and gets the experience of the Camino. So that's our first stop for me and Aranza on our trip, because we had watched this movie together. We thought it sounded really incredible, and then we had met through someone who had this big connection to the Camino. So I think it only made sense for us to check out that experience. So I don't know if it's going to be the best time of our life, if we're going to hate it, if we're going to meet amazing people that mean something to us life, or we just need to go for a specific reason. But something's been calling us, so that's how we want to start our journey, and we're looking forward to it. As far as how long we're going on our journey and where we're going, I don't know. We're supposed to go for 6 months. The plan was to do Europe until like December, and then head over to Thailand for about a month, do Christmas and all that good stuff, then hit Australia, New Zealand, China, Japan, Singapore, a bunch of places, and then go back to Europe and finish it up in the spring. Well, that's hopefully the plan, but right now the EU, European Union, just took us off that list of level 1 status of not having problems with COVID. I don't know if we dropped to 2 or 3, but so it's changing by the hour and minute of who lets us in. As of right now, we're pretty good. Most of the places want to go. Some places I think have changed a little, but we'll see, because it's literally changing by the hour. So it's a little crazy, but anyway, that's what we got going on. And we're starting that journey October 21st / October 22nd. Can't wait. We're excited to finish up our summer stuff, use these last 3 days up. I went kayaking last week, so that was awesome. And just trying to figure out what to do with these last couple days. Right now we rented the Airbnb over on the first one, which is the second floor above a garage place, and I'm finishing the last one. When Aranza comes back in a couple days, we put the finishing touches on it, and we should be putting that on Airbnb and hopefully renting it soon. We have a renter for 2 months over here. I'm gonna put a link below so you guys, and I'll pin it, so you guys can see what's going on and see the finished product of the first Airbnb. If you have any friends or family or anyone coming in the area and you need a place, it's a great value. It's a cool place. So I hope you guys like it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Put something in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment, guys. Even if you want to comment and tell me, hey, I love your shirt, I hate your shirt, I love this video, I hate this video, my favorite video so far was the one at night, I really like this one, I like that one, whatever it is. I mean, just getting a little more traction on these videos, if you can share it with someone, it helps build this whole thing up. So trying to make this thing bigger and keep this going, keep the energy going. We're trying to get these interviews going soon. So me and Aranza were talking about when we travel worldwide, we're actually gonna put on a podcast. So I'll continue to do this one, but we're gonna do the budget travel podcast, and that's gonna be something like as we're going through each town, telling you, or each city, all different countries, telling you what was cool, what we spent money on, what we could have saved money on, what was a great value, what we loved, what we didn't love, what was our feeling of the place, just overall raw emotions live as it goes. So that's going to be in the game plan. Hope you guys will follow and subscribe to that. I hope you like the Airbnb over here. Once we put the finishing touches on the other one, I will have that up there, so you'll see that as well. And that's what we got going on. What else is going on in the world, guys? Let's see. Let's jump into Battle Rap, URL TV. I don't know if you guys watch Smack. So Smack is coming up with they call it the Summer Madness. Summer Madness 11 is coming out, the card, and I'm going to look at the whole card so I can give you my predictions. I remember going to Summer Madness Part 2. Yeah, that was in New York City. It was at Webster Hall, and it was the main headline. The headline was Murder Mook versus Iron Solomon. And that battle didn't live up to it, but I gotta say it was because the event was 5 or 6 hours. I got there an hour too early. There was no food there. It was standing room. People were just agitated. But other than that, the card was amazing. There was John the Don versus Hitman Holler. Woo! That card was crazy. Loaded Lux versus Calico, the famous one with the suit and the casket. You gonna get this work. You gonna get this work. Yeah, that was there. It was a great battle. There's so many great battles. I can't even remember them all, honestly. Oh, a lot of celebrities in the crowd. I know P. Diddy and Ciroc were hosting. They had Busta Rhymes there. Lloyd Banks was there. Lloyd Banks is my man, you know. The Hunger for More. Course of the Inevitable, that new CD he has, is amazing. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Yeah, actually, I remember one other battle too, because T-Rex was battling, and I think it was Diddy said, hey, I'm gonna put up an extra like 20 grand for whoever wins this battle right here, and he spazzed out, went crazy. So that was good. Yeah, let me see. So let's check this out here. URL TV, the Summer Madness card 11. Here's the battles that are going on. It's gonna be in Houston. I would love to go, which I definitely could, but it's sold out, so I'll just watch it on Caffeine, live and free. If you guys don't know, get into this battle rap thing. It's crazy. And if you're ever going to get into battle rap, Summer Madness is the time to get on. They do one per year, and it's always the best, crazy, stacked lineup, all right? So you might even know some of these names. Let's see, what's going on? Give me the card. So I know the headliner is Murder Mook versus Reed Dollar, and yeah, I'm definitely riding with Mook. He won on Summer Madness 2 when I was there, and yeah, man, that's he's gonna do his thing. I think Mook's got that for sure. Let's see what else is here. We got K Shine versus Hollow the Dawn. Hollow's a beast, man. He's a legend, and you know, he's slid a little bit lately and hasn't been as active. For those reasons, I got K Shine, but I wouldn't be shocked because Hollow, you know, salutes to Hollow. He's a beast. I love what he does. That could be a good battle, but I think K Shine's coming in. He ain't playing around. I've seen K Shine live. K Shine is a beast. He's a different type of beast, so I think he's got that one. Calico versus Geechee Gotti. That's easy to me. I'm not a Geechee fan. I know a lot of you that might say that's blasphemous, but honestly, Calico, you know what I mean? I think he's got that. I like his style. I think he's going to do his thing. Sue Surf versus John the Don. Woo! That could be crazy. That could be battle of the night. That could go either way. It depends on what happens. Sue Surf's kind of been a little retired. I don't remember when his last battle was, but I got Surf coming in and doing his thing on that. That should be, when he comes, he comes with it. I think he's going to bring it too. He's got plenty of time to be writing and doing his thing, so I think that's definitely going to be a good one there. What else we got there? I think there's a couple more battles on here. I don't know. That's what they're showing me. So I think there's a couple more, but I guess I'll just jump in with that for my predictions for now. What else we got? Oh, here we go. Here's almost my bad. All right, so we got Easy the Black Captain versus Chess. I think as long as he remembers his round, Chess, that's his to lose. I like Chess. I think he's a beast. He's gonna do his thing. I think so. Ars versus Lou Castro. I got my man Ars getting so disrespectful on that. I think he'll do it. So that's my picks. You know, comment below. Tell me what you think. If you got some different picks, or which ones you do agree with, which ones you don't. You can quote me on all these. So also, let's see, UFC. Let's get into UFC picks. Let me just check real quick. So I'm gonna start off with UFC 268. And that's in November 6th. And that's the one I'm really looking forward to because it's got 2 championship fights and it's just a crazy stacked card. So I'm going to roll, let's see, right down the line. Starting off with Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. Listen, I don't sleep on Colby Covington. I think, he does all those antics. He's a really good fighter. But that being said, Kamaru Usman is called the Nigerian Nightmare, and he's going to give him nightmares. I got Kamaru winning that, maybe by KO, which just sounds crazy because I know he's a wrestler, but his hands have been good lately. Rose Namajunas versus Yeji Wang. I always have trouble saying her name. That could be fight of the night. That I expect that to be anything but boring. It might be a quick finish. It might go all 5 rounds. But either way, I got Thug Rose getting her hand raised at the end of the night. My only caution was when she was champ before, she kind of seemed like she got bored of it and didn't want to do it. But I don't think she's like that anymore. I think her mind has flipped the switch, and I think she's good to go. I got that. Next one, third from the top, which is crazy because this could be a headliner on a lot of them, other than it's not a championship. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. I'm rolling with Chandler. I gotta say, no disrespect to Gaethje, he's a beast, but Chandler looked amazing against Oliveira, and I think he's going to climb that ladder and do it emphatically with knockout, and I think he'll get this shot of a rematch against Oliveira, and I think that fight could have been Chandler's in the first one, and he could possibly beat Oliveira in the second, which I want to see them run it back, so I think that's where it's headed. So for those reasons, I got Chandler. Sean Strickland versus Luke Rockhold. I got Rockhold, man. I mean, his kicks are just too much. I just think he's a beast. I definitely got him there. Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera. That's a good fight, man. I got Edgar. I know he's getting old in the tooth, but I'm an old man too, Frankie. I'm rocking with you, man. I think you're a beast, bro. So do your thing. Let's see down the card here. What else am I interested in? Ally Quinta versus Bobby Green. That's a good fight. It's a good fight. I'm rolling with Raging Al. I love that whole camp out of Long Island. Longo and Matt Serra. I just think that Raging Al is going to find his way to do his thing with that one. All right, let me jump on the other UFC cards. Let's see here. Let's see. So let's work our way backwards here. 267. Blachowicz versus Teixeira. All right, this is tough. I will say this. If I was a betting man, I would go with Blachowicz. All right, he's a safer bet. But I'm rocking with my boy Glover Teixeira. I'm definitely rooting for him. He fights out of Connecticut. I mean, he's way past his prime. He's old, but he's a beast, man. I wish he was here for his best years in the UFC. Didn't have those immigration problems and visa problems, but I'm rocking with Teixeira. Aljamain versus Peter Yan. Woo! Aljamain's a beast too. He's running for that Longo camp out there. He won on a DQ. That's how he got the belt from Yan. That being said, what I seen in that first fight, I gotta roll with Yan. Honestly, he was winning the fight. He got DQ'd. It was an accident. I mean, it happens. It just Yan. What else is great on that card? Yeah, that's not as stacked. I mean, those are the ones I really care about there, to be honest with you. So let's see what else we got here. And that one is October 30th, so that's the Halloween card. So that'll be good. I hope the old man can pull it out. I would love to see Teixeira come out with a belt. So 266, that's the next one, and that's coming up real soon. That's the 25th, which will be next weekend. We got Volkanovski versus Ortega. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I don't know if I'm picking with my heart in this one or what, but I'm rocking with Brian Ortega. Love the way he does his thing, man. I think he's a beast. I know he's gonna have to step it up, and most people probably aren't picking him, but I'm gonna pick Ortega. And then we got the Bullet versus It Doesn't Matter. Shevchenko is a killer. Now, no disrespect to Lauren Murphy, but I got Valentina winning that easy all day. She always does come through. She's a beast. And we got 2 more fights I'm interested in here. We got Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. Nick Diaz I don't remember last time he's fought in the UFC. I don't know if I was born. No, it hasn't been that long, but yeah, I got Robbie, man. These are two old dudes, right, who were past their prime, but were savages and still are pretty amazing. And I think that's going to be crazy. So I got Lawler, and here's how the fight's going to go, in my opinion. Lawler's just going to come out brutal and just knock him out. The only way I see it going to Nick is if it gets in some like jabbing, long, like I know he throws a lot of volume, and maybe Robbie gets tired, but I see Robbie just beating that ass, and I think he's gonna finish him. And I know it's not easy to finish the Diaz brothers, but I think he's gonna KO him or finish him. I got Lawler. Curtis Blades versus Rosenstrike. Yeah, I mean that's a pick'em fight to me, but I'll roll with Blades. I think he'll get it done. I think that's that's kind of how that's gonna go. And then Jessica Andrade versus Calvillo. I got Andrade. She's looked good in her fights, so I'm rocking with that. So that's my picks for UFC and URL. So what up, Smack? Yeah, man, I still can't believe that was so many years ago when I went and saw that one live in New York City. But it was a great event. I'd like to see another one live. I've seen other battles live, but just not Summer Madness. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Just trying to enjoy the rest of my summer. Still thinking about doing a little trip before going on this big trip. And where would that be? I don't know, maybe a solo trip or a guy's trip. Something like Miami is possible. Vegas, Colorado, maybe in Puerto Rico. We'll see though. I don't know if I even have the time. We'll figure it out. And I'm not sure when we're going to get back from this other trip, but either way, I think my next thing will be in the summer, and it'll be a road trip, and we'll probably go see my cousin Shiggity Sean in Georgia and work our way up, go to North Carolina. I think maybe get some ink from my man Scotty. I got a little patch here and a little something. Got a couple things I got to do. See our friends in North Carolina. And then head up to Western Pennsylvania, see my cousin Justice. What's up, bro? And Dorothy, Fernando, Izzy, check them out. Say what up? And then probably head over to Eastern Pennsylvania to see my Gallo family again. And chill with my cousin John and my niece and nephew, Sean and Lily, and his parents, and my rest of my cousins. So... And then from there, maybe we'll go upstate New York, where me and Aranza met, which was a great time. And we'll do it again. And from there, go over and see my family, Kim, my mom. And yeah, so, we got to spend a good amount of time together. But at this point, it'll be about a year from when I did that last, which be a little less than a year from now. So that's kind of what I got going on and what the game plan is. And what life's showing and doing. Other than that, I've been trying to eat healthy. I lost a couple pounds, been working out since my Connecticut trip, because I definitely put on a couple pounds and didn't really work out. I did work out there, but I just ate too much. The pizza's just too good. So yeah, we don't have that here, and I've been shopping at HEB and getting my veggies and meats and keeping it lean, so not a ton of carbs and eating better. So hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I've been doing all different feels on them, and they've been all different directions, different spots. Like I said, I'm shooting in wifey's office now because why not? I miss her. It's our 7-year anniversary, so yeah, that's why. But yeah, I've been trying to change it up. A lot of them have these pods have had more of a message and been more like, kind of focused. This one's been a little all over the place, but just trying to do something different, bring you guys some good energy, tell you what's going on in life, and tell you I love you guys and I miss you and I enjoy you and I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe, throw me a thumbs up, put a little comment below. Like I said, the comment doesn't even matter as much of what it is. It could just be, hey, I'm here checking in from wherever you're checking in from. because I always like, seeing friends and family and see where you're checking in from, or new people seeing where you're checking in from. So that's always appreciated. Like I said, hoping to get guests on here sooner than later, but we'll see how that rolls. Me and Aranzo will be starting the Budget Travel podcast on the road and telling you what we think about places. So stay tuned for that. Check out the link below to see the Airbnb that's all finished over there, and the other one will hopefully finish soon. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful Thursday. Much love, and thank you for tuning in. Episode 7, your boy Joe Peoples, and this is the Joe Peoples Podcast. Peace.